Thank you, sir, and I would like to thank Gujarat Ophthalmic Society for giving this opportunity. The ROP Gujarat project was started way back in 2012 as a partnership with the NRHM government of Gujarat and Narayan Netralaya. And initially, they funded us with the RedCam camera. Unfortunately, in 3 years' time, they stopped giving us funding. So we were left without any funds. And that is how we started this self-sustaining ROP screening project. I run the entire project on a total charitable basis. I do not take any charges. And the main expense of a clinician was thus devoid. We got some donations to buy the Forest camera, which is manufactured in India. And then we went on to get the second Forest camera with the fluorescent angiography, which were both donated to us. And as a ROP capital cost, we also got a van, which was donated to us by one of the donors. And that is how we started the entire project. So this is the van where we take the camera, and this is the Forest camera. And this is how we do. The entire team takes the camera. This is in the form of a mobile van. Every day we start our screening, and it's a fixed schedule screening in different NICUs. The camera is put on the back of the van, and we go to all the public sector and the private NICUs in and around Gujarat, covering almost 5 districts, right up to Mehsana, Patan, Palanpur, Dharpur, Himmatnagar. And once the team reaches the base hospital, you know what's happening. Something wrong. No audio. आवाज है, but you can stop it. Anyway, I was just showing how we do the screening. It was one of the government hospitals where we go in a general ward. There is no space for doing the screening. Also, the mothers are all lined up in the pediatric ward itself with their babies sitting in their laps. And these are all the districts that we are covering. It is a fixed schedule every day. And these are a few photographs where we are doing the screening, and we are given a very small room in one corner and just in a small space in a government hospital. And this is exactly how we work. And you can see the lobby onto your down and right. This is one of the hospitals. There is no space in the hospital. The mothers are all lined up in the lobby of the hospitals with the babies in their lap, waiting to be dilated and in a very crowded room. Again, a few of the government hospitals, and you can see how in such a state we do the screening. The smallest baby that we have screened is 480 grams, and the smallest is 24 weeks. This is the baby that we have done. And we also go into the NICU and do the screening. This is then linked on to the phone where we do the telemedicine screening, which can be done even on the iPhone. And a detailed record is given to all the mothers with all the findings as well as the appointment for the next follow-up. All the treatments are done by me personally, totally free of cost to all public hospitals, and we charge a very minimal amount to all the private NICUs. Following the injections, counseling is also done by a neonatologist as regards breastfeeding, kangaroo mother care, and taking care of the nutritional aspects of the baby, which is very, very important in the development of the retina of ROP babies. This is just a brief, rough report. This is the actual audited expense report of the entire program. And if you see over the few years, roughly the average expense comes to about 25 lakhs. So it's about 2.5 lakhs, and we've screened more than 51,000 babies, and we have treated almost 1,000 babies so far. So you can imagine the cost that incurs to us as regards the salary of the entire team, the operational expenses, the petrol expenses. We go as far as 200 kilometers, the car expenses, the stationery, and the summary of the charges which are given to the entire team. However, what I have done is I've taken a pledge 10 years back, and I devote and donate all the private income that I get from my private NICUs directly into the project. And these are rough cases. These are the 2 private NICUs which I usually do. And whatever income comes is directly donated to the Health and Care Foundation directly into the project. And it is about 45 to 48 lakhs so far. We were also very fortunate that we got donations from former President Abdul Kalam and even Sunita Williams, who had visited us way back, and she also donated a big amount. So we feel that any ROP project could be self-sustainable once you explain how important it is. Yourself, you will find donors coming to us, and till today, as of today, I still have 3 donors waiting to donate huge amounts, and we are expanding our donations, and we are developing 2 more teams, which will further go into Saurashtra. We have already had 1 more team now in Bhuj, where we have started screening in Bhuj and Kutch area. And this is entirely based on donations. So I don't think that we necessarily have to depend on the government machinery always to fund such health programs. I think if you have motivated team, it is always possible, and you'll always have donors who are willing to donate. So I would like to thank all my babies and their parents, and it is very important because without their help, such a huge program cannot last, because ROP is a lifelong disease, and you need lifelong follow-up. And it is the cooperation of the parents that is very much required. And lastly, I would like to thank the Health and Care Foundation, which has given me the platform to do such a noble work. Thank you.
Thank you, Alay, for bringing out such a beautiful
Alay, you are doing
program.
You are doing the noblest work, and I come forward that if your organization require any financial help, I'm there to support it.
Thank you. Sir, I think we just need to spread the word around. That's the biggest help.
Na gamme tare, you can depend on me for 5 lakh minimum.